I honestly think that pairing a YouTube video and a reading activity is one of the best sub-plans you can leave, and you can make one in minutes with Diffit. Let me show you how. We're going to take this crash course video and we'll turn it into something like this, perfect to print and ready for students to use. Head over to Diffit and you're going to put the link in here, and I recommend not hitting preserve original text. That's going to use the entire transcript of the video, which is great if you're going to translate it maybe and make it more accessible to students whose home language is not the same as the video's transcript. But what I suggest doing is adapting it for the reading level in your classroom. So let's go ahead and say like 9th grade, put that video in and say general. It's going to give us that suggested image and some other images we can use if we'd like. We've got our reading here, our summary, the vocabulary words from the reading, which we can always add more if we want to, change them, edit them, multiple choice questions, short answer questions, and open-ended prompts. They're great for discussion. But let's hop over here to get student activities. And for this one, because we have a sub, we want to keep it as straightforward as possible. No room for errors here. Let's go to the basics. And here you have some really solid options. Now, of course, we've got some great graphic organizers, but you could do this with like a Google form, or my personal favorite is going to be this like printable Google Doc that we have that also prints as a PDF or as a Word doc. So just click on that. It's going to give you a little preview and just say export activity. From here, you can decide what you want to include. With our Google Doc exports, you always get to decide what you want to include. I'm going to include everything for this one and say get activity. Like I said, you can open with Doc, share it to Classroom, download a PDF, or download it as a Microsoft Word. We're going to say open with Doc just so we can take a peek real quick, and you'll see it's all here. We've got that image at the top. It's loading. My computer's slow. We've got our reading here. Let's just edit it a little bit. Let's make it a little cleaner, a little nicer. We've got our multiple choice questions, our short answer questions, and of course you could add more instructions here, but listen, if you're leaving this for a sub-plan, this is going to be straightforward enough for your students to be able to get through, and they can still do these open-ended questions with a partner, which is always my favorite. They're set up perfectly for discussion. Great to get students talking about what they've learned. Head on over to Diffit to try it yourself. Like I said, it works great with YouTube videos, also works well with articles, or if you don't have a reading and you need to create one, you can give it a topic, a theme, a question, and it'll create the reading for you.